Hey guys, it's Tej and I'm drinking tea. This is gonna be a very rambly video, so if you're not ready for that, guys, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Hello, you guys. So today I'm going to be starting a new segment, I guess you could say, and it's basically just gonna be me raw and real in the morning with my raw voice and my raw self without any makeup on. My hair is literally bedhead, just the most raw that you're gonna get me. And the reason I'm doing this is because I feel like if I tried to talk about things like with my makeup on and whatever, I feel like, not that I'm putting a mask on, but that, you know, everything's gonna be more rehearsed, and I kind of want it to be the most raw that it can be. Obviously there's gonna be cuts in here because I tend to say a lot, so it's just gonna be called morning tea with Tej because, you know, I love my tea. Today I am drinking peppermint tea. Nothing really special about it, but I love peppermint tea, and my stomach kind of hurts because, you know, exams make me achy. Today I'm going to be talking about a little bit of a weird subject for me to talk about, and that is why I hate curly hair. Or more specifically, why I hate my curly hair. A little bit of a backstory, I guess, to my hair. So growing up, both my parents never, ever, family members, friends, never encouraged me to straighten my hair. That only started really in high school when most things start for people. And through my entire life, I loved my curly hair. I was obsessed with it. It looked like a lion's mane. It was down to my butt, and it was just everywhere. Really, it was just, I really love it. And then around 5th or 6th grade, when I heard the first negative comment about my hair, was when I switched schools from my French school to another school. And I was outside at recess, and a male teacher had said, "Wow, your hair's really crazy, you should tame it." And I was like, bitch, whatever. I continued with my day. It was fine. Because I heard so many positive comments about my hair, I did not really care for it. Keep in mind, I was new at the school and I literally had no friends. I think a week later I saw this teacher again, and he said something to the effect of, "You should straighten your hair or something so that it's not as wild." So then I was like, oh, you want my hair to not be this crazy? Okay. So I just kind of, that was in the back of my mind. And this same teacher used to say stuff like that to me many a time until I graduated. So that was kind of the first thing that made me not want my curly hair anymore, because he made so many remarks about how my hair wasn't like others, which I loved about it at first, but then it kind of deteriorated that love into hate and not wanting to feel like I was different than everyone else, especially being that new kid. I really didn't want that. So I started to ask my mom if I could straighten my hair, whatever, and she never let me do it unless it was a special event, which I thank her for. The first time that I really remember doing it, actually, when I was younger, and it lit on fire, okay? My hair literally lit on fire. I was standing in front of a candle and it just on fire, and my cousin put it out and it wasn't a big deal. And then for years I never straightened my hair until 6th grade when it was graduation and I wanted my pictures to look nice, so I asked my mom to straighten my hair and she said yes. And then we go into middle school, and it seemed that I wore my hair out a lot. I was proud of my hair. It seemed that boys never liked me as much as other girls, and a lot of, you know, boys are vocal in grade 7 and 8, but it seemed that the reason they didn't like my hair was a lot of the time they would say, you know, your hair is too crazy for me, or I like hair that I can put my hands through all the way and just like play with your hair, you know? Just little things like that. And unfortunately, not now. Comments like that really just stung me a little bit. Like I was not worthy of being liked because of my hair, which I always thought was the best thing about me, and then suddenly it wasn't anymore. And then in grade 9, I would wear my hair curly. The start of grade 9, I wore my hair curly probably for about a week. And then I started getting comments about how crazy my hair was, so I decided to relax and straighten my hair literally every year of high school until maybe grade 12, because my hair was so damaged that it was breaking off. It was not healthy. It did not look good. And I look back now and I wish I could talk to my younger self and say that you don't need a male's validation for you to like appreciate what you love about yourself and for you to love yourself. You don't need a male's validation for anything, like changing what you look like so that you're more lovable and more liked. And having a male's validation isn't necessary because, you know, the cheesiest thing to say is he'll love you for you. And I wish that I knew that then. So now, the reason I don't wear my curly hair and the reason I hate my curly hair is because of that. As much as I'm trying to fight that, that still affects you. Like it's hard to remold your mind to be back to how you were as a child. Because I guess the majority of my life, because yeah, the only past 5 years, so the majority of my life I wore it curly. And it's funny how like a little bit of people telling you that your hair isn't nice, or you know, just like those few comments can affect how you feel about yourself. And now I have maybe more than not people telling me that they love my curly hair when they get a chance to see it. People are like, wow, I love your curly hair. And I wish that those comments could kind of counteract the comments that many males made about my hair, but it can't, and that's really frustrating to me, trying to be comfortable wearing my curly hair out more. That's just kind of something I'm working on myself, and I just thought it would be fun to talk about, especially because I often get questions. I can't talk today. But I think that just because I've been getting a lot of questions about it this past year, if people get a chance to see my hair, why you don't wear it more often, or during blackout when I posted selfies on Tumblr and I got messages about, you know, is your hair naturally straight? Is it naturally like that? And then I kind of feel like I'm betraying people because I'm not wearing curly hair, but I'm just working on it. And one day, hopefully, I'll be able to wear my curly hair and be proud of it, or as proud of it as I was back in the day, you know, back in the day. So that's it for Morning Tea with Tej. I think I've said everything I want to say. I know that this is going to be a very, very rambly video. I'm rambly because it's the morning and I don't really have the most efficient thought process about this video. I don't have notes. I'm raw, I'm real right now. I really hope you guys liked the video. If you guys want to see more of me talking about anything really, just comment down below, tweet at me. Don't forget to follow me on all my social media platforms, on Instagram, Twitter, and add me on Snapchat, and don't forget to subscribe. I see you guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye, my lovelies.